Hi guys, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and that means it's the 29th of April. So we're almost done with April. This school year has been strange, and not just because of the students, but because there's been things that have happened that have never happened. So anyway, for tomorrow, you have English, you have math, you've got memory work on the horizon, you've got science and social studies that are out there that you need to be thinking about. So we're going to talk about those things today. Also, there's a chapel service today that Mr. Duman or one of the pastors will be leading, possibly Mr. Boulanger. I'm not sure who's leading the chapel, but there's no religion assignment due for tomorrow because you have chapel today. So make sure you take advantage of that opportunity to do chapel. I'm going to remind you of your memory that is due next Tuesday, but there's no homework for religion today, due tomorrow. So let's get started with what is due tomorrow. You have the second part of chapter 7, okay, part 2. Chapter 7, Lesson 1, Part 2 is due tomorrow. Now, this is just really participating with the videos that I made. And there's a few notes that you can use to help you as well. So make sure you take advantage of that. Uh, then you'll use the information that you've studied in grammar the last 2 days to help you with your practice 25 that's due on Friday. So for tomorrow, all you really have to do is watch and participate with the videos. Go over the notes if you want to. There's some extra stuff there to kind of help you out. Okay, so you've got that. In math, we're still studying geometric solids. So today you had to work with finding, or I should say, differentiating or determining if it was a cone, if it was a rectangular prism, if it was a pyramid. So you had all of those things that you had to do. And then also you had to count vertexes and edges and faces. And I know that can get a little bit confusing. Some of you flew through that, I'm sure. Others of you struggled with it because it can be a little bit confusing. But hang in there. Today's assignments should be a little bit quicker as far as overall time spent. You still have extra math. This is the last week that we are doing addition for extra math. Next week, everybody's in subtraction. So kind of be prepared for that. And if you haven't been taking advantage of getting spending time and really working on your addition, you're really only hurting yourself. So I know it's kind of a pain to do it, and you've got to figure out a system that works for you. I know I have my hands on the keypad, and I'm ready to go with each number when I do it. So I think that's helped me a lot. Just making sure I knew where the numbers were on the keypad. And then if it takes me longer than 3 seconds to figure it out, it takes me longer than 3 seconds. But I don't guess. I figure out what the right number is so that I get used to writing the right number. And some of you aren't doing that. You're just guessing any old number. I saw people who are adding 7 plus 2 and typing in 1. So that's just a waste of your time. It's too bad that you're not taking advantage of that. You need to really take advantage of the help that that system provides. So you have another session of extra math due. You have IXL, AA, Numbers 4 and 5 to do for tomorrow. Now, some of you have already done those. You did all 5 of them today, and that's fine. Working ahead is not an issue, provided you're not driving your parents crazy. Okay, so that's math. Religion, nothing due for tomorrow other than if I recommend that you do chapel. Okay, uh, there is on this Friday the parable of the rich fool, which you will have to write a post for. So be prepared as you listen to the video tomorrow and you watch the video tomorrow. Kind of think of what stands out for you and what that means. We had a really good discussion about the parable of the sower today in our Google Meet. So I know some of you are really taking that seriously. That's great. But your memory is Mark 8:27 through 29. That's not due until next Tuesday, though. Science, the eye, you have another discussion on Friday coming up to discuss what you've learned about the eye. Some great projects turned into me. Well done on that. Don't forget to write your description with those projects. And then yesterday, or actually due early this morning, is Asia. If you haven't done that, make sure you do that. Anna's doing a fantastic job. Anna just really seems to enjoy this geography. I almost said geometry. This geography. So well done, Anna. And then I know that some of you did not pass your quiz on Epic. So what I'd like you to do is reread it and retake that quiz. And if you need me to change the quiz so you can retake it again because it won't let you retake it, let me know. But I believe you can reread the book and then retake the quiz. So those of you who got a 75 or lower, I would say probably need to retake that quiz. And we need to get assignments done. I'm going to start choosing topics for people because they did not pass their EPIC. So you want to get that done. Abby, you're up. I chose for Dakota because I didn't get a response from Dakota when it was her turn. So I chose canyons for Dakota. And Abby, it is your turn to choose. So make sure you get that done. After that, it's wide open. For those of you who haven't passed your quiz with an 80% or higher, retake that quiz and see if you can do better on it. Okay. So that's kind of what we've got going on for today. Just a recap, you have chapter 7, part 2 in grammar. In math, you have IXL, AA, 4 and 5, as well as extra math. Okay? And that's all you have to work on other than maybe going to chapel. That's really all that I have assigned for today. Okay? That's all due tomorrow before 8. You do have other things that you can work on if you have extra time, and I highly recommend that you do so. Okay? All right, guys. God's blessings. Please, those of you retaking the EPIC quiz, let me know if you have difficulty retaking the quiz so I can fix that. I will do that for you. Okay. I love you guys. Great working through the Google Meet. The plan is to do that on every Tuesday and every Friday at 10 o'clock. I'll try to have an agenda out ahead of time. Might be a little bit challenging for me to do, but I'll give that my best. Okay? Love you guys. God's blessings. You have a great Wednesday. Get a chance to time outside. I hope you're getting a chance to do that too. Bye now.